Thank you very much, Dash. Now, across the course of the play-in stages, I'm sure you've heard analysts and casters talking a lot about the weak and the strong sides of the map, or as I like to call them, the prawn versus the brawn sides. Now, I thought it would be a good idea to explain exactly what we mean and why playing to the strong side of the map is so important. Yesterday, we actually saw Fengvu Buffalo and Vega Squadron make some mistakes by focusing on their prawn when they should have been focusing on their brawn. In the first example, we're going to have a look at Fengvu Buffalo's first game versus Team Liquid. Here, Fengvu clearly demonstrate they understand which side of the map they're stronger on and how they can utilize that to their advantage. But what are the key things they're looking for? Excluding champion-specific matchups, there's really only one thing that defines your strong side of the map. How many players from your team can join if a fight does start? Well, if you can get more players there than the enemy team, congratulations, you're on the strong side of the map. So let's split this map down the middle and do some quick maths. On the top half of the map, Team Liquid have Double Lift and Core JJ pushing in. Xmithy and Jensen are both in mid, and Impact is sitting all by himself down towards bot. Fengvu Buffalo have left Zeros alone in a top lane island, Norl is holding mid, and Meliodas, Pallet, and Big Koro are all in the bottom side of the map, creating a possible 3v1 scenario. However, you always have to check to see who could join the fight if it did start. Way teams can do this is either with the Summoner spell Teleport or with mobility ultimates, such as Tahm Kench's Abyssal Voyage or Ryze's Realm Warp. Team Liquid only have Teleport on Jace, and Core JJ and Double Lift do not have a way to join the fight in bottom lane. So as soon as Team Liquid engage in top, Fengvu Buffalo have a window to make a play on the other side of the map, knowing they'll always have the man advantage. Meliodas and Pallet push in, gaining total vision control of the Team Liquid jungle with these 3 great wards. Because now they know if Impact oversteps, they can make an aggressive play down towards this bottom lane. Team Liquid realize this, and they try to bring Jensen and Xmithy down towards bot. They move from mid, they get the push in mid, and then they try and come down here to help Impact. But the problem is, Fengvu Buffalo know they have time to try and kill Impact. Impact, lo and behold, oversteps, gets caught out by Fengvu, and Fengvu have the time to get the kill, get the tower, and then look at invading the Team Liquid jungle. They know they still have the man advantage, and off the back of this, they get a tower and 2 kills, pushing Team Liquid quite far behind. So let's see what happens when it goes wrong. Here, in the next clip, Vega Squadron are trying to make plays towards the top side of the map. What tools do they have to do this? Well, they have 2 teleports off of cooldown, and also they've got Santa's with the Abyssal Voyage, so he can bring Nomaz into the top lane. Gadget also has his ultimate, so even if he's not able to be in the fight, he can influence it from the bottom side of the map. Because of this, Vega are able to push out mid lane, and Santa's brings Nomaz up towards top, trying to make a 4v1 play on Hanabi in this top lane. Now, Flash Wolves, the LMS champions, immediately react. They channel both their teleports and the hero's entrance to turn what was a 4v1 in favor of Vega into a 5v4 in favor of Flash Wolves. Vega have to disengage, and a Nanosik is caught out trying to get out of the jungle. So what are the important things to think about when we're looking at strong side and weak side of the map? What I want to see is the teams accounting for those strong and weak sides when they're making plays. To make a play, they need 3 things. The ability to outnumber their opponents comes from 3 different sources. Do you have more players there at the start? Do you have the teleport advantage? And do you have global ultimates to bring your team along? Because in the end, you always want your brawn over prawn. Now, after the break, we'll posit some questions coming into the group stage like, is Team Liquid the best team NA has ever sent to MSI? We'll find out what the analysts think in just a few.